We talked about using adjustment layers for color correction. Another way to use blank adjustment layers is for organizational purposes. For example, in this interview, pregnancy is discussed, work life is discussed, and marriage is discussed. So you could rename adjustment layers and place them on the timeline, have multiples, and then you can see on the timeline what part of the interview talks about pregnancy, work, and marriage. So when you're looking for a line about work, you can zoom in easily to this entire segment and look for the line you need. Another way to do this same thing is using markers. Let's get rid of these. Here's where the interview starts, so I'll press M to add a marker and double click it to open it up. Because of what I'm going to show you, I'm going to put the name in the comments section. Pregnancy, and add a duration by clicking and dragging to the right. It doesn't matter how long this is. Okay, here I see pregnancy, and I can extend this marker to whatever amount I need. Then I'll place another marker by pressing M. Double click it. In the comments section, I'll write work, and I'm going to change the marker color to red. Okay, if I drag it now, I can only move the marker. So I need to go back and add a duration. Now I can extend it to the entire time she's talking about work. I'll add a third marker here, double click it, change it to purple, and write marriage. Now here I have pregnancy, work, and marriage. And using this method, you can go into further detail. I'll add another marker here. In this area, she talks about her husband. All this is within marriage, but this area, she's talking specifically about her husband. So what if this is an hour-long interview and you have tons of markers? If I click Window and open up the Markers window, I can see here pregnancy, work, marriage, husband, and the in and out points. When I click on them, it goes to this area on the timeline. And I can also search. Because of the way I did this, names are all blank and comments are seen here. I like this because it's easy to add other words like wide shot, close up, or any other details you'll need. I feel like it's easier to use this method than creating a string out for each topic, and it's easy to jump around the timeline. When I worked as an assistant editor, I was tasked with creating this organization, so when the head editor opens the project, they can jump around the timeline to find exactly what they were looking for. Even if you're working alone, if you have a lot of footage, this might be a very helpful technique. Stay organized, but for a 3-minute interview, this might be excessive. But say I had 10 interviews, and they all talked about pregnancy in one way or another. When I search pregnancy, I could see a list of all the different places it was mentioned.